hi Auntie, how are you?
Okay, and you?
Good. So, how was your week?
Oh, great.
Great. Did you do anything
We
special?
just came from Las Vegas.
Did you go to the casino?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm just gonna be looking over here too, just every so
Okay.
often, just to
Okay.
questions here. But so the holiday season's coming up. What do you think about the year?
Well, so far it's okay. Life is like that.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. But I always think that it's good
Mm-hmm.
because I'm alive. My family's with me. My kids are with me. My family, Inang, and the whole San Antonio clan.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm okay.
And
I'm okay.
yes, so obviously within the past year, Uncle passed away.
Mm-hmm.
Just with him, before before he actually passed away, and
Mm-hmm.
when you guys were ready to cope with it,
Mm-hmm.
what were the type of things that you guys did, or what you guys went through to prepare yourself for that time?
Well, actually, we didn't really prepare
Mm-hmm.
because it was all of a sudden that you know that uncle was a quadriplegic for some time almost. He passed away on September 6th, 2015 from a pancreatic cancer. But uh, before that, he was a quadriplegic for almost 18 years.
Mm-hmm.
And so the only time that we found out that he was sick pancreatically was okay. But after coming from Hawaii, remember we went, Auntie Evie, my three kids, Christian, Lisbeth, Christopher, and I came from Hawaii.
Mm-hmm.
And then the following day, after coming from Hawaii, we found out that from Auntie Lupe, the Hobbes caretaker, that he was gonna go to a doctor to visit because apparently Auntie Lupe noticed that they became, how do you call it, yellowish.
Mm-hmm.
And so when the doctor looked at him, he said that they said that okay, go to emergency right away.
Mm-hmm.
And so from emergency, from the doctor's office to what's that hospital, Queen of the Valley Intercommunity Hospital, they they figured out that he was with a cancer.
Mm-hmm.
And so following day, after coming from Hawaii, that was the yeah. So it was all in the of a sudden. That was August, and then later on, passed away on September 6th.
Mm-hmm. And
Not even a month.
yeah, and obviously, with the years, for almost 20 years,
Mm-hmm.
with his disability,
Mm-hmm.
and but just not knowing that it was a cancer,
Mm-hmm.
but just having the person, like, because he was disabled. How was it like taking care of him throughout those years?
It was really hard because just imagine
Mm-hmm.
from the moment you wake up,
Mm-hmm.
what do you do to yourself?
Mm-hmm.
What do you do? Imagine that. And imagine that somebody has to do it for him. Everything. From waking up, from getting to the restroom, go taking shower,
Mm-hmm.
taking care of how do you call it? Putting clothes
Mm-hmm.
in, eating, everything has to be done for him.
Mm-hmm.
He needs to be catheterized
Mm-hmm.
4 or 5 times a day. So it was really hard.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine,
Yeah, I can
plus the supplies and everything
Mm-hmm.
we had
Yes.
to pay. So that was really difficult.
And now just now to shift the attention, I guess, to you, within, so yeah, year has been passed, and
Mhm.
then every year we do lose some family members, extended family, just be
Mhm.
immediate family, but
Mhm.
um, just lately, have you thought about death? Like for your own death?
Uh, well, I'm ready.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not ready
Mm-hmm.
yet.
Mm-hmm.
But what I'm saying about my readiness is, I'm ready that I have life insurance.
Mm-hmm.
I have many life insurances,
Mm-hmm.
and I have long term disability
Mm-hmm.
insurance.
Mm-hmm.
And so my kids, I know that later on, hopefully 30, 35 years from now,
Mm-hmm.
that would be the time that I will be away from this world. But I'm ready. But it's just that at the same time, every day we have to be ready facing God.
Mm-hmm.
So we have to be ready. We have to do what God tells us to do, to be good and to follow the commandments and be good to yourself, have wisdom and love God.
Yes. Yeah, that's it's crazy just thinking, because last couple of years, but just recent, just think about that. I don't have to think about that yet, but yeah, it's an interesting thought. And, yeah, and with big family means, of course, within time can happen, but don't even have to think about that. But so what's important to you as as I mean, we still have a lot of years, but what's really important to you now at this point in life?
Okay, first thing is always God,
Mm-hmm.
and I've been telling it in the church also. The first thing is God. Love God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your mind. And then love your neighbors as yourself, as what's in the Bible, and love. Be happy with what you have. Always be ready. Always love, 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 love. Have wisdom, and to have faith in God, and love your family. Well, again, first is God, second is family, and then I've been telling the kids. Third is school. Fourth is basketball.
Yeah, basketball we can always relate on basketball. Yeah, that's funny. So like, what do you value nowadays? Like, with just changing times. Like, what do you value most?
Value life.
Value life.
Value whatever you have.
Mm-hmm. So, say in the case that you may get sick and you go to the hospital. How much do you want to know as a patient? You know what I mean? Like, how much do you want to know? Maybe a lot or a little, depending on the situation at the time.
Well, right now,
yeah,
it's hard to think about it. I don't really think.
Yeah.
Because whatever happens, God is with me. God loves me. God will help me, and plus my family is with me. So I'm not really worried.
Yeah, but then it's just because this is something that will come up.
Oh yeah,
definitely.
Yeah.
But of course, way down the line. But like, say you did have a terminal illness. What would you rather have? I guess in the sense, pick your poison. But yeah, if you had a terminal illness, what would you pick? Why? And then, like, how would you want when you do have that illness? How would you want the hospital to treat you? Would you want them to, like, say, give them all the information, give you all the information and tell you right away this is it, or maybe?
I already planned that I would like to be here. If I would be terminal, just like Uncle Hoven, he stayed with us. So I would rather be at home, and then so the doctor and nurses will visit me. I would probably love to be gone in this place, not somewhere else.
Oh, yeah. So, but if say you were in somewhere else, like say you were at the hospital, and the hospice care and all that, like, like, what are your views on it? Do you, when it comes to, like, I don't want to, but then, we see family members where they're incapable. It's to the point where literally it's either we can keep them there in hospice for however many long, or we can just, say goodbye to them. How for your own, what would you like?
I hope I wouldn't suffer that much, and my kids wouldn't suffer that much. I would like what Uncle Heaven had. I hope it wouldn't be that long, so that no suffering too much for myself and for the kids, because not the only I mean, it's not the only patient who suffers much, because the family member suffers more when they see a person, a loved one get sick. They suffer so much. So I hope it wouldn't happen to me that I would be sick that long.
So so it when it came to the point where you say you were sick and it was terminal, and it was literally, where you can't, there's no more functions that you can do, and you see your whole family around you. Would you tell them? What would you tell them? Would you tell them bye, or would you just want them? Would you like to for you to live as long as you can?
Okay, if I were to live longer, I hope not. Yeah. If there's a way that I would be gone, not that long. I would rather have it. I think so. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and it's interesting because my nana too. She said that if I ever got to that case, just go ahead. It's it's an interesting. But okay, so when they're actually taking care of you, when like nurses, and you're just in you're there in the hospital bed and everything, what are you more worried about? Are you more worried about overly aggressive care, or not enough?
Probably I wouldn't worry, whatever, because again, I don't want to suffer that much. So I probably would have it done right away.
Oh, I see. So it was just more. Oh no, but aggressive care. I mean, like, just the not. I'm not talking about saying bye, but I'm just talking about like the actual care they give you, like aggressive care in where they're on your case, telling you, oh, take these, like eat this, eat that, like they're telling you straight up, or not enough.
Okay, I'll follow whatever they think it would be necessary.
So, which one would worry you more, is if they were really on you, or if they're not at all?
On me.
Oh, you're worried about if they were on you?
Oh, I wouldn't worry.
You wouldn't worry. Yeah,
I wouldn't worry. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. I kind of said it in a funny way, but yeah, because it's always good to have somebody more, generally caring about you than doing it as just a job. Yeah.
I'd rather. Yes.
Yeah, that's funny. Are there any like milestones that you want to accomplish?
Well, as long as I live, I want to serve God, and that's my goal. I want to serve God, as long as I live, and I want to be with my family. I'm happy with what I have right now. I'm happy with my 3 kids, and I'm belonging. I hope I will live more years, so that I can see them, I can guide them, and I can support them, if as long as I can support them, and not giving them anything that they want, but at least my moral support, my love, my affection, compassion, and love, and I have the wisdom to give them moral, how do you call it? Give them the moral values. I'll tell them how to be good people, how to be a benefit to the society, and not be. Hopefully, they will be good followers of God and loving each other. And so I hope I would see them get married, get old, get my apples, my grandkids, yeah. So I can take care of them. And that's like you. You're an apple, you're a grandson. Yeah. So I hope I would be able to have what Inang and Amang had.
And then seeing Inang, even grandkids. That's, yeah. Oh, no, great grandkids.
Yeah, great grandkids. Yeah.
Yeah, that's wow. That must be a long ride. But,
yeah.
And what role? This is probably one of the last questions. But when it comes to death and everything, what kind of role would you want the family to play? Your immediate family first, and then our extended family. Yeah. What role would you like them? If you are bound to the bed.
Okay. I would like for them to. I hope they would know what to do, and I hope they would. What can I say? I hope they would have the courage to do what is best, and know what to do. Don't panic. They have to be strong. I want them to be like me. I was a strong woman. I suffered a lot for 18 years, almost 18 years. But still, I'm here. I didn't do a bad thing. I didn't ask God why. I totally, every day you have to be thankful. Whatever happens to you, your life,
good or bad,
you have to be thankful and thank God for the blessings. And then don't hate God, but love God. That's the thing. You have to be strong, and you have to be looking up, not down.
And for the last question, is there anything that you'd like to do for the first time before 30 years from now, or is there like anything that you want to do again? A great event what is that one thing that you want to that you really would like to do?
Well, so many. I don't. Well, I don't really have. I don't think of anything because I'm okay. I've been traveling with your uncles and aunties, so I'm happy with what I've seen. I've asked God for me to see her creations and the places where she and he created and the people. So I'm happy with my accomplishments in life. I'm happy with what I have, and I'm happy to be with you right now.
I'm happy to be here.
I'm happy to have kids. God is a blessing. God has given me many things,
and it's a great blessing. It's crazy now. It's been 10 years. 10 years ago, you were basically my nana, my auntie, because picking us up, taking care of us. It's a good life, with all the ups and downs and everything. But we're ready for anything.
Oh yeah.
But thank you, auntie.
Oh, you're welcome, my dear.
Love you.
I love you.